On Thursday the 1st of May, the Warwickshire County Council elections take place and Reform UK will have candidates in all 57 divisions. My name's James Crocker and I will be standing in Arden, which is the area that includes Wolverton, Claverden, large parts of Earlswood, as well as Henley in Arden and of course Tamworth in Arden. I'm the current chair of the local Reform UK branch and I was the parliamentary candidate for Stratford-on-Avon at the last general election back in July. What brought me into all of this was a total frustration, a dissatisfaction with the individuals and parties at a national and local level. Frankly, I couldn't sit on the sidelines any longer. I had to try and do something. Now, for anybody who's interested, I'm originally from Derby. I went to a comp there. I went on to university at Exeter, where I read economics and politics, stayed on there to do a master's degree rather in finance and investment, which took me into London, the City of London, where I worked for a number of investment companies for almost 20 years. Then in 2008, the great financial crisis hit and my firm was effectively closed down, which brought me to Warwickshire, which brought me to a job here in Stratford, and to be honest I saw it as a port in a storm, safe port in a storm at the time. I pretty much expected to go back to London, but the reality is I went native. I loved it here. I could see green spaces, something I wasn't used to in London. The pace of life suited me, I liked the people, and Warwickshire immediately felt like home. And I remember the sunny afternoons up in Tamworth in Arden saying that I'd really fallen on my feet. Now 15 years later I still think that. Since then I've bought a house here, I got married here, my work is here. That's why I care so much. So when I see the relentless house building, the rising crime levels, the high street in ruin, the inability to provide decent flood defences, for example, I really could go on. Well, it matters to me. I'm tired of the same faces from the same parties talking about the same problems. We need to fundamentally shake things up and challenge the status quo, and that's why I put myself forward. We need change, and the great news is change is on its way, because across our local Reform UK team, I can tell you we've got real talent, successful individuals with relevant life experience, and now we've got the practical experience within the council itself with the arrival of Sarah Whalley-Hoggins following her recent defection from the Conservatives. Sarah is the councillor for Brailes and Compton, and she was previously head of the Conservatives at a district level, and her knowledge of how to play the game, how to get things moving, how to get things done will be crucial as we take our seats. And some say she's also an excellent judge of character.
My name is Sarah Whalley-Hoggins and I've been in local politics for over 6 years, and I can say hand on heart that James Crocker has all the qualities that will make an exceptional councillor to represent Arden Division. James is a brave politician who is not afraid to speak his mind and demand better. He is a man on a mission to ensure that the whole of Arden Division thrives once again and that no resident feels forgotten or unheard. So I urge residents in the Arden Division to vote for much better, and that is a vote for James Crocker.
So on May the 1st, if you want change, you will have to vote differently for the first time. If you want to see competence, if you want to see serious people tackling the problems that we face, then you will have to vote Reform UK. So in Arden, on May the 1st, vote Crocker, vote Reform UK, and let's change politics for good.